Introduction. Elon Musk, a South African-born American entrepreneur who co-founded PayPal and SpaceX, a manufacturer of launch vehicles and spacecraft, was born on 28 June 1971 in Pretoria, South Africa. In addition, he served as the company's CEO and one of the company's earliest significant investors in Tesla. Additionally, in 2022, Musk bought Twitter. Early life. Musk was born to a South African father and a Canadian mother. He displayed an early talent for computers and entrepreneurship. At age 12, he created a video game and sold it to a computer magazine. In 1988, after obtaining a Canadian passport, Musk left South Africa because he was unwilling to support apartheid through compulsory military service and because he sought the greater economic opportunities available in the United States. PayPal and SpaceX. Musk studied at Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario, before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania in Philadelphia in 1992. There, he earned bachelor's degrees in economics and physics, which he later acquired in 1997. He enrolled in Stanford University's physics graduate program but dropped out after just 2 days because he believed that working in the field of the internet would have a greater impact on society than studying physics. He established Zip2, a service that offered maps and business directories to online publications, in 1995. After the computer maker Compaq paid $307 million for Zip2 in 1999, Musk launched X.com, which eventually changed its name to PayPal, a company that specialized in online money transfers. PayPal was purchased by the online auction site eBay in 2002 for $1.5 billion. Musk has long held the belief that for life to continue, humans must evolve into a multiplanetary species. He was not pleased with the rocket launcher's high cost, though. He established space exploration technologies, SpaceX, in 2002 to produce rockets at lower costs. The Falcon 1, first launched in 2006, and the bigger Falcon 9, first launched in 2010, were the company's first 2 rockets, and both were created to be considerably less expensive than rival rockets. A third rocket, the Falcon Heavy, first launched in 2018, was designed to carry 117,000 pounds, 53,000 kilograms, to orbit, nearly twice as much as its largest competitor, the Boeing company's Delta IV Heavy, for 1/3 the cost. SpaceX has announced the successor to the Falcon 9 and the Falcon Heavy, the Super Heavy Starship system. The Super Heavy first stage would be capable of lifting 100,000 kilograms, 220,000 pounds, to low Earth orbit. The payload would be the Starship, a spacecraft designed for providing fast transportation between cities on Earth and building bases on the Moon and Mars. SpaceX also developed the Dragon spacecraft, which carries supplies to the International Space Station, ISS. Dragon can carry as many as 7 astronauts, and it had a crewed flight carrying astronauts Doug Hurley and Robert Behncke to the ISS in 2020. The first test flights of the Super Heavy Starship system launched in 2020. In addition to being CEO of SpaceX, Musk was also chief designer in building the Falcon rockets, Dragon, and Starship. Musk has long been intrigued by the potential of electric vehicles, and in 2004 he contributed significantly to the funding of Martin Eberhard and Mark Tarpenning's electric vehicle startup, Tesla Motors, later renamed Tesla. Tesla unveiled their first vehicle, the Roadster, in 2006. It had a range of 245 miles, 394 kilometers, on a single charge. It was a sports car that could accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour, 97 kilometers per hour, in under 4 seconds, in contrast to the majority of previous electric vehicles, which Musk believed to be stodgy and boring. The company's initial public offering in 2010 generated around $226 million in revenue. Tesla unveiled the Model S car 2 years later, and automotive journalists praised both its performance and appearance. The company won further praise for its Model X luxury SUV, which went on the market in 2015. The Model 3, a less expensive vehicle, went into production in 2017 and became the best-selling electric car of all time. Twitter. Musk joined the social media service Twitter in 2009, and, as at Elon Musk, he became one of the most popular accounts on the site, with more than 85 million followers as of 2022. He expressed reservations about Tesla's being publicly traded, and in August 2018 he made a series of tweets about taking the company private at a value of $420 per share, noting that he had secured funding. The value of $420 was seen as a joking reference to 20th April, a day celebrated by devotees of cannabis. The following month, the U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) sued Musk for securities fraud, alleging that the tweets were false and misleading. Shortly thereafter, Tesla's board rejected the SEC's proposed settlement, reportedly because Musk had threatened to resign. Musk was critical of Twitter's commitment to principles of free speech in light of the company's content moderation policies. Early in April 2022, Twitter's filings with the SEC disclosed that Musk had bought more than 9% of the company. Shortly thereafter, Twitter announced that Musk would join the company's board, but Musk decided against that and made a bid for the entire company, at a value of $54.20 a share, for $44 billion. Twitter's board accepted the deal, which would make him sole owner of the company. Musk stated that his plans for the company included enhancing the product with new features, making the algorithms open source to increase trust, defeating the spam bots, and authenticating all humans. In July 2022, Musk announced that he was withdrawing his bid, stating that Twitter had not provided sufficient information about bot accounts, and claiming that the company was in material breach of multiple provisions of the purchase agreement. Bret Taylor, the chair of Twitter's board of directors, responded by saying that the company was committed to closing the transaction on the price and terms agreed upon with Mr. Musk. Twitter sued Musk to force him to buy the company. In September 2022, Twitter's shareholders voted to accept Musk's offer. Facing a legal battle, Musk ultimately proceeded with the deal, and it was completed in October.